Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in to Greenpool's channel. I'm Yuji, a Japanese retiree and the author of Greenpool, Simple Lessons Learned in My Ordinary Life. This channel is dedicated to inspiring meaningful self-help actions and renewed strengths, especially for those navigating setbacks in work or life and striving to regain their footing. Today's theme is turning difficulties into opportunities. Effort doesn't always mean you will succeed right away, and even success doesn't always get instant results or approval from others. But here's the thing. The journey of trial and error is where the real value lies. Going through tough times helps sharpen your instincts and teaches you to see things from different angles. It's all about growth and building resilience. When we embrace challenges and setbacks, we find ways to turn them into opportunities. That mindset is a game changer. It helps us tackle life's ups and downs with strength and wisdom. In line with today's theme, I will share 4 short related essays from my book Greenpool. On the journey of life, success doesn't always follow effort. More often than not, hard work goes unrewarded due to many factors beyond one's control. Yet, by continuing to put in the effort, even when faced with potential setbacks, one can maintain a sense of calm and increase the chances of eventual success. Yesterday, after finishing some errands in the area, I stopped by my previous workplace for a short visit. My former colleagues and my successor shared that the business I had meticulously prepared for its launch is now starting to take off. Besides, they mentioned that they were able to create new materials using the numerous resources I had developed back then. Their words of gratitude were abundant, expressing how extremely helpful my work had been. Hearing firsthand how something I had poured my heart and soul into was now flourishing and benefiting others filled me with immense joy. It has been almost 2 years since I left that job, but this experience reminded me that my efforts were indeed worthwhile. The work you are currently dedicating yourself to might soon blossom and bear fruit, or it might happen long after you've moved on. Therefore, always maintain a long-term perspective and keep putting in the effort, as your dedication will eventually be rewarded. People often become more sensitive when they experience poverty or hardships that are more challenging than others. On the other hand, individuals who have been blessed with good circumstances and have lived without inconveniences tend to have dull sensibilities. This can be understood from the fact that, for example, when a person goes through a difficult situation and honestly writes about what they feel on a daily basis, their sensitivity is very acute, and the reader is moved. So, what is the state of sensitivity that is expressed there? This means that the person's five senses are in a state where they are sensitive and responsive, and what is sensed by the five senses is smoothly transmitted to the circuits that control emotions, allowing one to feel free and diverse in expressing oneself without doubting one's own heart. Their expressions are free from preconceptions and fixed ideas, and offer new perspectives, ways of thinking, and new values to those around them. As a result, they are clearly visible to those who view, read, and listen to them, and feel refreshed and deeply moved. Human beings have the characteristic of constantly seeking out emotions that purify their hearts. Therefore, we can gain a sense of fulfillment by experiencing new sensibilities that break free from our stereotypes. While in the midst of struggling to move forward towards our set goals, we may frequently feel that the distance between the goal point and where we are now can hardly be decreased at all. In fact, moments of adversity like this are the present golden opportunities for personal growth in terms of self-control and capability. If we take a step back and view ourselves from a higher level of consciousness, we can undoubtedly recognize the worth of such opportunities. This realization will undoubtedly arouse our motivation to diligently keep moving forward. By doing so, we can become our own reliable cheerleaders in the game of life. I hope today's essays resonated with you and offered new inspiration. That's all for now. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this content, please subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time on the Greenpool channel. Until then, take care. また会いましょう。ありがとうございました。